good seeing you.
Yes, good seeing you. Thank you for taking the time for the interview.
Well, you're more than welcome. I'm looking forward.
Okay, let's go for a coffee maybe?
Yes, lovely.
So how do you usually start your day?
Well, ideally I work out first before going to the office.
Oh, that's good.
Although I have to admit that with a lot of travel in my new job, I don't work out as much as I used to do. But for me, it's still the best start of the day.
Mm-hmm. So you're heading RTL Group now for a year. How was it so far?
Very exciting. Meeting so many new operations, new colleagues, and feeling their passion of what they daily mean for doing their jobs and all the different operations that we have. So it's been a great start. It's been a great start working with a lot of new colleagues here in Luxembourg. So I'm really enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. So you're with the RTL Group family since 1999 already. What were your major career steps within the company?
Well, I started in Luxembourg.
That sounds good.
Together, almost in the same period of time with Elmar. So we go a long way back.
Yeah.
And then, I moved on to the Netherlands quite quickly afterwards to first of all run the finance function of the Dutch operation. Then became the CEO, where I basically rebuilt the core business, but also actively moved into digital and direct-to-consumer businesses. And that's been a great ride. And actually, this capability set I really would like to take on board here on RTL Group to develop the future business of RTL.
Mm-hmm. So you started here, went to the Netherlands and came back to Luxembourg.
Closing the circle. Yeah. Are you having?
Un jus d'orange pressé, s'il vous plaît.
Un café américain, s'il vous plaît.
So, Bert, let's go right on to business. The media industry is very competitive. What are the major challenges we are facing right now at the moment?
Well, I think one of the major one is actually probably also the way you are watching video or TV nowadays. Probably not only on the big screen anymore.
Not only, I love TV, but you watch it on your cell phone, yeah.
So I think this is a fundamental shift of the big screen to smaller screens to mobile devices. Mm-hmm. The second one is that we face many more competitors, especially from the US, a lot of big players with deep pockets and definitely determined to take part of our cake.
Okay.
And the third one is actually that technology becomes a far more important element in how we reach out to consumers. We've always said, as an answer, the total video strategy, and I also encountered during my visit through a lot of operations that it was not really clear what was meant to that.
Yes, please explain me and my colleagues.
Exactly.
What is total video?
Well, total video, I think we are in the daily rat race of getting maximum consumer attention. Whether it's on TV, on the iPad or mobile devices, this is what we actually do as a group on a daily basis.
Okay, so total video, now we know what that means. So let's go. But in a recent interview you said you would like to revive RTL Group's pioneering spirit. What do you mean about that exactly?
Well, we're entering the studio building here at RTL Lëtzebuerg. And I think this is where it all started, with radio and television in Luxembourg. And from a very small group of entrepreneurs and a lot of pioneering spirit, we actually built this into a global business. I think taking the right talents on board and really trying out new things, taking calculated risks, I think is really the way forward we need to develop our business, especially in the direct-to-consumer domain. And there, it's very easy actually to buy a lot of businesses, but at the same time we know that within our industry this is very expensive. And I think we need to gear more towards building these new services ourselves And that's actually very promising, very rewarding if we succeed in doing so. And it taps into this pioneering spirit on how this company was built. First.
Thank you. So what do you do to calm down after a busy day of work? Do you watch TV on the couch?
Yes, I do. I binge watch quite a lot of series, and what I do lately in Luxembourg, I actually watch a lot of German TV and French TV just to understand the program grids and the programs more in detail.
Because there are differences.
Yes,
there are.
and exactly. And there are a lot of differences and a lot of new formats also that I need to discover, so I'm really enjoying that.
So did you already watch Luxembourgish TV? I have to ask that question.
Yes, honestly, I have to admit no.
You have to. You have to.
I will have a look.
You swear it?
I will.
Okay. What is for you the perfect team working with?
The perfect team is, I think, really drilling down on what are the main goals for you as a team to work on. And then in executing this, to have all members intrinsically motivated to play it as a team. It's really also thinking about bringing people together that have completely different competency sets than yourself.
So this is what you want for RTL Group, but how do you think can you attract the best talents, you know, the Ronaldos and the Messis of the media industry?
It's a multitude of elements. I think we will put talent management and our employer branding very high on the list for the future to really get access to the new talents within our industry, but also to nurture and keep the existing talents.
How would you describe your management style? Are you rather the energetic attacker or the cool, laid-back defender?
That's a good one. I could actually take both roles, I think. Although I prefer to attack, but at the same time, sometimes you need to listen very carefully, and then you play more on the defense side. But I like to be on the forefront of our business and to actually take a very proactive stand on where we need to go.
Okay, and motivate your team to give the energy necessary.
Exactly. Give them the energy, give them the freedom and the opportunity to come up with new ideas, to challenge them on the new ideas, but at the same time, then make them happen. But sometimes you need to give them the freedom to make it work and actually execute on some of the good ideas. As I told them, for every good idea, there will be budget, there will be money available. So I'm happy to engage on that conversation.
So, do show us your office?
Why not?
Okay.
More than welcome.
Come with us, come with us.
To you. So here we are.
And a big picture of you in your office.
Yeah, well,
where did you get that from?
It's my farewell present of the Dutch colleagues when I left the Netherlands. So actually, you see these little notes. They all brought little notes on this big painting, and then they painted my face on it.
What do you like about your new job here in Luxembourg?
Well, like my previous job, what I really like is working with people in teams, with colleagues directly, etc. That's what I like most, to really take new initiatives to the next level together with them and to be their mentor, the coach, or sometimes the leader in the various roles I need to take. And that's what really gives me a lot of energy. Also here in my new role, here in a far more international context, which I also like, to be multicultural, involved with a lot of new colleagues. Yes, so I'm really at ease.
Okay, thank you very much, Bert, for the interview, for
Pleasure,
the conversation,
Monica. Well, thank you so much.
The soccer game.
It's been a grand tour with
yes.
you.
So you saw RTL City too, dear colleagues. Thank you very much and have a nice working day.
We'll be in touch. Thank you.
Bye-bye.